Good evening, everyone. Phil here, and welcome to the Daily Wrap for what was Monday, the 18th of December, 2023. 1 week until the Christmas holiday. Fun streaming day today, for the most part. Allow me to go through what went down today so we can talk a little bit. So on today's Level 1 podcast, we talked a little bit about game news. There's a few different game news stories to discuss this morning, including some information about how Obsidian had wanted to make more games for Bethesda, and Bethesda basically turned them down, among some other interesting things. We had, sadly, the passing of the voice actor of Max Payne and Alex Casey, which we talked about for a little bit. So, various different topics, a little bit of Q&A, seasonal stuff. It was a pretty good podcast, I would say. Nothing too crazy, though. Then we jump back into Baldur's Gate 3. And Baldur's Gate 3 today went pretty well. Next 3 hours, so we got 12 hours into the game. At this point, everyone's like, oh, why aren't you going west and doing the quests? And I'm like, because we didn't do a lot of the stuff around the town. You know, people had said that there's stuff to the east of this major settlement, or is it called Emerald Grove or something like that, that I hadn't done yet. So we went east, we found a whole bunch of stuff to do, and then we went west and we found a whole bunch of stuff to do. We actually found an incredibly difficult fight, a surprise sneak attack fight against a bunch of harpies, and the goal is to rescue this kid, because if you do rescue this kid, basically it gives you big karma points with this group of other kids who have like their own little mini thieves guild going on in Emerald Grove, unbeknownst to everybody else. It was so frustrating. This was a fight. It took me 40 minutes to beat 4 harpies. These harpies continuously dodged everything, even though it was saying 50, 60, 75, 85% chance to hit. My characters miss. It was ridiculous. And in addition to that, one harpy would always be doing this lure spell that would like mind control 2 of my party members. So it would be like, okay, distract that one, kill them. Okay, then the next one starts singing. Okay, kill that one. Then the next one starts singing. So literally, I only had half a party the entire fight. It was incredibly frustrating. And a lot of people are screaming at me, turn on Karmic Dice. And it's funny because I didn't even know what Karmic Dice was. And as soon as I started to play through, everyone yelled at me, turn off Karmic Dice. Okay, I'll listen to what people who apparently know better will tell me to do, right? You guys know better than me. Let's turn off Karmic Dice. So I did, and now because of this one fight treating me completely unfairly and pissing me off, now they're, I'll turn off Karmic Dice, or turn on Karmic Dice. It'll help you. It's like, people can't make up their minds, basically. Anyway, we got through that, and then the game got good again. We ended up finding like a goblin settlement, and investigated there. We found some rare items. Actually, what appears to be a Necronomicon book, which is kind of cool. I wonder what that's going to turn out to be. So good stuff today. Did we do any major plot? Not at all. But we spent 3 hours doing all this periphery content that I could have easily missed if I had listened to people, because people were screaming to me to go what's her name? It's Carlock or something. Go get Carlock. Or go further west to do the goblin stuff. And I'm like, no, I want to explore, and I'm happy I did, because I feel like I would have missed out on a lot of stuff if I had just rushed. So I'm glad I didn't rush. In general, I had a great time. People were great. Very supportive stream. Lots of interaction, lots of engagement. Great stream today, okay? The late stream tonight was not very good. Why? This is the second Monday in a row that I've attempted to play Street Fighter 6 at the master level with Dalsim, and this game is just a laggy mess, okay? To give you perspective, all those months when I was playing Street Fighter 6, when it was a new game, so you're to June, July, August, September, and then I kind of gave it a break in October and went back to it in November. The vast majority of matches that I played were anywhere from as low as 10 milliseconds up to maybe 30, at the worst, maybe around 40. Now, every once in a while, you get a bum match that was like 50, 60, 70, and sometimes over 100, but that was like maybe a fourth, a fifth of the time. Most of the matches, on average, that I was getting in Street Fighter 6 were on average around 30 milliseconds. And because of that, these matches were great. It was the best online connections I had ever seen in a fighting game, quite honestly. Really great response. You know, you can react to things going on. Just really good stuff. Since I've gotten to master level with Dalsim, now this is the first time I've been playing master level in over a month, because I gave the game a month break. Most of my connections, because we're paying attention now, are around 50 plus milliseconds, 50 to 60. That's not good. When you're playing anywhere from high 40s, 50, 60 milliseconds, you can't do quick things like break a throw. That's awful, because there's certain characters who have amazing throws, insane range and everything. You just can't do anything about it, especially with the character that I'm using, Dalsim. He doesn't have quick responses. He can't mash jab to try to stop throw because he's slow. So all these people I'm playing now are literally getting away with insanely stupid things that they should not be getting away with because I can't defend myself because the game lags. And this is, you know, it was weird because last Monday was an awful experience. Then on Friday, it wasn't so bad. I actually won way more than I lost. And then again tonight, horrible again. So it's like this basically. Some nights are going to be good, some nights are going to be bad. I guess it's luck of the draw of who's playing when. Maybe because there's more people playing on a Friday night, I get better connections because there's more of a player pool. But tonight, it was like terrible. It really was atrocious. These people were not good. They were just playing pattern shit and walk forward, throw, 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 or jab, jab, jab. And I couldn't do anything about what they were doing. Half the time I get the wrong move. My combo drops. I go for drive reversal, which is block, forward, and 2 heavies. And it would say, oh, you didn't block. And then forward and 2 heavies. You just press the 2 heavies. And it would give me drive impact, which is completely unsafe. And then I would lose half my health bar. So it was a very, very bad night. And after tonight, I'm going to be honest with you guys. I'm pissed off at this fucking game. I want to play with Blanca again. As much as I like Dalsim and I want to get better with him, I don't feel I will ever get better playing with Dalsim at Master Rank. I mean that. Like, I actually feel like I was doing better learning in Diamond because I was getting better matches, better connections. Since I got to Master, so many scrubs have scrubbed it out and gotten to Master, it's all shitty connections now. So, there's no point. So what I'm going to do is on Friday, we're going to have a casual match session with Blanca on Friday Night Fights to try to remember how to play with him. I'm actually going to be watching some footage of him, probably like Thursday night. And then what we will do is have a 2+ hour Friday Night Fight session trying to get back into the swing of things with Blanca so that way I can learn him again or remember again. And then basically when I play again, I'll try to play several Master streams with Blanca and see how it goes. I think I'll do better with Blanca only because Blanca's more offensive. I can get in people's faces and attack and rush rather than have to kind of play super defensively like you have to most of the time with Dalsim. So it'll be a different experience for sure. But tonight was just the last straw for me trying to play Dalsim. Like, I know I will never improve with these matchups. There's nothing to learn. You see what's happening. You want anti-air fierce, which is back or fierce punch, gives me standing fierce punch. Just block down back, can never block down back to one of the top tier characters. It will never block on reaction. Break a throw, never. I had entire matches. I knew they were coming for me to throw, and when I saw, I never broke one throw. They'd throw me 5 times in a fucking row. The only way to break a throw is to mash the buttons like an idiot early. Like, before any animation appears on my TV for a throw, I have to start mashing the buttons, and then it would break the throw. That's not gameplay. That's prediction. That's guessing. That's like you got to be psychic. That's not good competitive gameplay in any fighting game. That's trash. That's low-level shit. That's, you know, what an idiot does. And that's how you have to play the game because the connections have degraded so poorly in Master. So, at this point, yeah, I don't see how I can make any advancement with Dalsim, which is very sad. So anyway, yes, on Friday night, we continue with Blanca, okay? So that was today. It was a well-supported day. It was a great day in Baldur's Gate 3 and an incredibly disappointing day in Street Fighter 6, which really sucks, but what can you do? Tomorrow, completely different style of day. Because tomorrow we're going to have a level 1 podcast that's kind of chill. We already have some interesting news. If you didn't hear, sadly those hacking ransomers or ransoming hackers have destroyed Insomniac and revealed all the information about Wolverine, and they're doing horrible things. All right, we'll talk about that on the show tomorrow on the podcast. And tomorrow's daytime stream is RoboCop Rogue City, and we're gonna get really far. Basically, we're near the end. What people are saying is, story-wise, I'm very much near the end of the game, so I might beat it tomorrow. If I don't, probably like one more quick stream to finish it. So, end game of RoboCop tomorrow, and then tomorrow night, Like a Dragon Gaiden. The difference here is we're doing story. We're going to focus on story and try to push the story advancement, and maybe in a couple hours we'll even get a whole chapter into the game. We'll see. All right? If you're wondering about Baldur's Gate 3, it continues on Wednesday is the daytime stream. Wednesday night will be Modern Warfare 3. Don't know if it'll be Warzone or multiplayer yet. I'm off Thursday. More Baldur's Gate 3 on Friday. Friday Night Fights with Blanca on Friday night, and then Saturday, the big Christmas marathon. One final announcement. The poll in which you vote for the Christmas games is live. The members have chosen the Grinch game. It's the Grinch Christmas Adventures or something like that. So we're playing that. But the other game is up for grabs. You guys have to vote. So please vote. It's on the main channel page on the community tab. Please vote. And over the next few days, you will determine the second game we play on Saturday's Christmas Marathon event. Okay? Thank you all. Please have a good evening. And I will see you all tomorrow for a fun full day of casualized, cool, collected, relaxing streaming. Peace out. Have a good night, everyone. Later.